They tell me Sterling's on the hotline, Boom, dying to say hi.
Really?
That's what Al Dukes just said. He goes, guys, swore to God it was Sterling. Why don't they say hi to Boomer and Carton? Hey, Johnny, how are you today?
Live from our Cleveland hotel room, it is New York Yankees baseball talk. With my Yankee compañera, Suzyn. Suzyn, say hi.
How are you?
Boom.
Yes.
Greg, how are me? I mean you. Anyway, how do you predict baseball?
You can't.
Odd game. You know, you can throw the numbers out the window. You know, baseball, it's a game played every day. And, you know, you're talking about Derek Jeter hitting the ball the other way on a ball that he has that Jeterian swing, goes the other way with it. Hey, there's 9 fielders. Yeah, it's a little to the left, a little to the right. It's a 3-run double. So I can't figure baseball.
There you go.
Hey, Suzyn, what do you want to say?
Guys, you know, looking at the numbers, it is an odd game. Sebastian, 9-to-1 walk to strikeout ratio.
Yeah, how do you figure this was? You know, since we are in Cleveland,
Right.
let's get this one on for you.
Okay.
Little Crocodile Rock, here we go. It'll be a 2-1 pitch to Jeter. Pitch. Look out, base hit to right center field. It'll go all the way to the wall. Come on, Suzyn, get up. I remember when the season was young.
Yeah, me and Sue.
Suzyn had so much fun.
Yeah, holding hands and skimming stuff. John, your pancakes are getting cold.
And a place of my own, but the biggest gift we ever got. Whoa! 2-1 pitch from Pettit. Strike 3 calls. Now he got him looking on that cutter.
And you know, John, he broke another one.
Out to the Crocodile Rock. Whoa! Now rockin', Don the Shark, and your teacher. The 2-0 pitch. Well, hold the count 3 now. Do we have to do another spot, Suzyn? How do you figure baseball? How do you predict it? It'll be a 2-2 pitch to Mankiewicz. That's filled with the Yankees. Ramona in the wide. The details. Swung out. Base hit to the top of left center field. It'll go all the way to the wall. Doug Mankiewicz having a renaissance. No. A big hit. Are we taking any questions? By the way, whatever happens this weekend, it's 130 days till pitchers and catchers. Yeah.
That's what Met fans are saying.
Boy, this show is going fabulous. Congrats to you guys. You can't figure radio.
No, you can't figure it, can you?
No, you can.
Yay, boom. I just ran into Frank Minifield.
How's he doing, all right?
Out here in Cleveland, he's boasting a bit, but you can't. You know, football and baseball are 2 different animals.
I know.
So.
Do you and Suzyn share a room together there, John?
Whoa, wait, to be quite frank, we are in this luxurious. You know, George puts us up in these monumental suites, and when they built Jacobs Field, they did it right.
Is that the Geico suite that you're in?
You know, 1 15-minute call because it is 15 hours before first pitch. Isn't that amazing? You know, radio, like we were saying, you can't figure it. A month's eternity. But, you know, I'm not a big Child Card fan. You know, I'm a baseball purist.
That's right. What do you think about Game 2 tonight?
Well, you know, I think Andy's going to be dandy. And then, like Boom has been saying, you turn it over, you give it to Rocket Man's hand. Rocket Man! It'll be a 2-2. Strike 3. Got him swinging. Oh, Roger is fabulous. Yeah, you know.
How does Suzyn feel about Roger?
You know, what?
Let's go back to that clip.
Okay, John.
The 2-2 pitch to Suzuki. Pops in the air.
John,
Suzyn, what is it?
Bob Shepard just announced that Roger Clemens is in George Steinbrenner's booth. He will be pitching off the mound in Tampa, Florida for a minor league simulated game in 3 weeks. Roger Clemens is back with the Yankees, John. I don't believe...
Oh, Suzyn, from your mouth to God's ears, whoa, top to left field, that'll do. We'll be back for the bottom half of the 7th inning. It is New York Yankees Baseball 1 News.
Good job, Johnny. Appreciate it, buddy. We'll chat with you again tomorrow. Line
that
them up,
was
Al
terrific.
Dukes.
That was absolutely terrific.
That is the great Mike from Mayapack.
Oh, my God.
You want to do our Sterling now or later?
I think we have to do it now. I'm all jacked up after hearing that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan Sterling.
Live from our Westchester spiritual bedroom suite, it is New York Yankee baseball talking. Yeah, I've been consoling Suzyn, come over here. I've been consoling Suzyn. We've been consoling each other. Haven't even got a wink of sleep yet. Yeah, it's just been I compare it.
John, I compare it to that 1995 flight home from Seattle, with the Yankees, Don Mattingly saying his goodbyes.
It's funny, Susan. Donnie, 82 to 95 with the Yankees, and then becoming their hitting coach from 2003, a 4 on. He hasn't seen, amazing. You don't think he's a jinx, but isn't that amazing?
John.
Once there was a way.
I don't need this right now, John.
To get back home. Susan, I'll console you.
John, you could have seen the tears on the coaches in the Yankee locker room. Donnie put his head in his hand, Larry Boa. They all knew what Joe meant. Please,
Susan, do not cry. Joe, though, has the courage of his convictions. Win or lose, you have to tip your hat to him. He knows. He knows what he's seen over the last 12 years. And, it's funny.
John, it's a good point you made.
I look at the 6-year-olds. I really feel bad for them. They have never seen the Yankees win a World Series. Imagine that. Isn't that amazing? But how are both of you? How are both of you doing?
We're doing great. We're doing great, Johnny. We're doing better than Suzyn today, that's for sure, who lost a little bit in the locker room last night crying on the broadcast.
When you travel, when you're a beat writer with this club since 1987, and, spending time at the Fan and following this team, seeing these baby bombers grow up, seeing all the personalities. And
Susan, it's life. Now, you can look at Friday night. Bugs, and I've done a complete 180. Can you imagine if it was tree frogs or muskrats on the field? Right. These things happen, and when you bring an element not in the game, you can see if a ball falls in, or you can't guide the ball in baseball. You can see if something falls in between the white lines, but when you bring in outside elements to a game, it had to be the most unluckiest loss. Am I right?
You're right. John and Suzyn, we appreciate it as always. Have a great off-season, and we'll get you in April, okay?
Yeah, we will see you on March 1st live from Tampa, Florida.
There you go.
All right, sounds good,
Johnny
John. Thanks for calling in.
Tree frogs.